Hi, I'm Kiara, and a few months ago, People magazine actually wrote an article about me, my grandparents, and the house that's been in our family for over 35 years. 3 years ago, my husband and I bought this home, the one my Nonni lived in for decades, and we've been slowly turning it into our dream home ever since. We've poured so much love into creating a space that reflects who we are and can grow with us. But more than anything, we wanted to honor who this house belonged to and the sacrifice it took to get here. Seriously, where would any of us be if it wasn't for the generations above us? My grandparents immigrated from Italy to Switzerland and eventually to Kitchener-Waterloo in 1967 with twin daughters and almost no money. My nonna worked in a factory and my nonna took any job she could, from cleaning houses, babysitting, and cooking, always pushing their family one step further. By the 1980s, they had found stability and they started working in Toronto. My nonna and her two daughters were tired of the long commutes and wanted to move closer, but nonna was hesitant. He loved their life in Kitchener and the comfort that they finally found. Still, my feisty little nonna believed moving closer to Toronto was the next step towards the life they dreamed of when they first came to Canada. This next part of the story is wild. So, without telling Nonna, she bravely put $10,000 down on a pre-construction home. And to think the house was only worth $250,000 back then, which is wild. Obviously, Nonna came around to the idea, and he'll tell you today it was the best decision she ever made. This house was a dream come true, even though it still wasn't perfect. It was purchased sacrificially because they believed in the long-term blessings, and for many years, they lived on a strict budget. For a while, they didn't even have a stove upstairs. But over the last 35 years, they made it their home, pouring so much love and time into the space. It wasn't the walls or the things that made it a home, but the heart and the people who did. It became a second home to me and my siblings. It was the place we learned to ride bikes, had sleepovers, and felt completely loved and safe. And now, my husband and I are honored to continue their legacy together. The walls may look different, but the heart of the home is still the same. Everywhere we look, we see my Nonni and the love they continue to pour into this house. This now guiding us to create our own chapter here.